Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Rana. So the topic of this video is, as you see, can we actually perceive the fourth dimension? To answer that question, we first need to understand the term dimension well. In definition, a dimension is a measurable extent of a particular kind, such as length, breadth, depth, or height. According to this definition, we live in a three-dimensional space. But there is just one point we are missing: the time quantity. In 1905, the physicist Albert Einstein published a paper describing the real world as a four-dimensional setting. In a special theory of relativity, time was added to the three classical dimensions of space. In the mathematical formalism of relativity, all four dimensions are bound together, and the term space-time entered our glossary. So what crucial thing that Einstein found is only in a three-dimensional model of the world can electromagnetism be fully and accurately described. So that said, it seems like we already live in a four-dimensional space. We already perceive the fourth dimension, time. But time is a different dimension than the other three dimensions, because you can actually manipulate three dimensions, like walking forwards, backwards, jumping, or bending. You can easily manipulate three dimensions, but unfortunately you cannot manipulate the time. You cannot go back to time just as walking, etc. It cannot be manipulated like the other three dimensions, unfortunately. The fourth dimension we will talk in this video would not be the time. Instead, it will be the additional direction to the three space dimensions. So there are other theories that include other dimensions than just three dimensions of space and fourth dimension time. And one of this is the M theory. According to the M theory, which is one of the multiple string theories, the subatomic particles that make up our universe are created within 10 spatial dimensions, plus an 11th dimension of time, by the vibrations of accusatively small superstrings. Basically, this theory claims that the universe we live in has 10 space dimensions plus 1 time dimension. Really much. So within this theory popping out, there began to be some approaches questioning how can we perceive the other dimensions, or can we perceive the other dimensions. Unfortunately, most people think that it is not possible that we can perceive the other dimensions, giving the example that a three-dimensional creature can only see and perceive three-dimensional things, like shadows or a surface of a three-dimensional object. And this is just the point they are missing. Yes, a three-dimensional creature can only see and perceive three-dimensional things, but it can also see the surface of a three-dimensional object, or a shadow, a very complex shadow of a three-dimensional object. And I think it would be far too noticeable to them. Let's think about that. Two-dimensional objects has no shadows, but a three-dimensional object has one, so they can see shadows popping out of nowhere. Shouldn't they question this? Even though unfortunately we cannot see a four-dimensional object, we maybe see some kind of a shadow of a four-dimensional object as a three-dimensional thing. There are also some kind of cubes like tesseract or necker cube that tries to visualize the fourth dimensions to us. But they may be helpful to us, but I think they're just making things more confusing. I don't know, but it's just for me. You can look them up if you want to. So that was all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any video recommendations, don't be shy to put on comment section. So see you at other videos.